and the lady that responded to buy that piece was the lady that I had contacted for the Avon. It was the weirdest little story. She did not realize it at that time, but I still had the message in my messenger. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I don't do a lot of speaking.
You're doing good.
At that time, I had her come. She took care of the business with the couch, and when she said, "Oh, but I have to come back with my husband and my van," I said, "Oh, okay. Well, I'll see you in a little while." When she came back, I still hadn't told her that I was interested in the Avon previously. So when she came back, she had the nice little van, and on it had Avon everywhere. And I was like, oh, okay. So she got the couch in the back of the van with her husband. So, and I was surprised. I said, oh, I didn't think it was going to fit in there. She said, oh, well, my van, I just love my van. It does so much. And she told me about how she does Avon. And at that point, I told her that I had contacted her. And she said, oh, well, Avon bought this van. I said it did, and with all those children, I have a small van, and baby seats are coming in and out. If the van was small, I said, oh, I might need to do this, So we met for coffee, and I don't know if any of you know Teresa Cried, but she's a good talker. So that's how she talked me into doing this morning.
And you met Teresa for coffee. How odd.
Yeah. Okay, I was going to say, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because I was going to say, so we go to coffee. I had no idea that this was her little thing. So it's near our home. She doesn't live that far. So we go to coffee, and she's giving me all her belief and passion and how it's helped her and how she started out. And it sounded, similar in as far as wanting to achieve something, believing in yourself that you could do it, just finding the vehicle to do it, And so we talked, and I got the starter kit, because with all those kids, I kept thinking there's no way that I'm going to be able to really get into it as much as I'd like to. So little by little, this is what I'm saying, I'm a slow starter, but I do know that I can do this. Each time that I achieve something, like with my first order, or when I got my first person. I've only got one person, but when I got that person, and it was with help. I didn't really know all the steps to do it, but Teresa and the other Teresa Head back there, we are like this little team that we do a lot of events and things together. So I've been getting encouragement, and I know that I can do it, and they are, helping me along the step every way. And this is something I want to do for someone else, that you can do these things, you can achieve these things. You just have to believe in yourself. So my goal is my little 16-passenger van. It doesn't have to be brand new.
Okay. All right.
But it would allow me then to go ahead and deliver or pick up or, do whatever I want. I like to do a lot of events, so I need something to haul that stuff in. So, just know that you can, with your own determination and planning. That's something that I've had to realize also, because the flip side of this is that I retired from law enforcement. I did 32 years as a police officer. So doing this is totally different than what I did before. So I've had to readjust my whole perspective in as far as communication and dealing with people. And, and that was something that I wanted too, because that had gotten old. So this has really given me the motivation and the idea of going ahead and doing something that I know that now, little by little, it's not going to be that, race up the ladder. But I know that with each step that I'm getting closer to what I want, and I believe that I can. And you can too. And all of you here are my inspiration, because the lady in the back, 35 years, okay, well, I want to do that too. I want this to be something that I can continue to do, and I see that it is something that I can continue to do with each customer that I get, with each order that I fill, with each thank you that I get, or someone calling me out the blue. I'm in a lot of the groups or whatever, and I read, drop your books here, do that there. And I'm learning to do those things. I'm coming out of my comfort zone. This definitely is one. I did a little Facebook live video on my front stairs to try and point out little products. I was setting up the table, how and that flopped. But each thing I'm learning, you know, and that's the only way that you can. If you don't try, you're definitely going to fail. And, you know, so I keep trying, and I get motivation from other folks, and I read the stories that other people have, and I dropped some books. Approaching people in this particular line is different than the approach that I did before.
I'm thinking, I'm thinking different.
So I can't go strong on you, take this book or whatever, you know, I have to come up, you know, with a whole different idea, but yeah, I'm learning, and that's the most important part. I dropped some books at the doctor's office the other day, and while I was took the kids down to LA, I got 3 calls. I mean, I was, okay, but I can see how everything can balance out. There's still things I have to learn, and I'm willing to learn them, and I'm going to achieve those things. And I want to thank all you ladies for being my daily inspiration and encouragement, because all your stories and all your comments help me.
So what I'm, yes, if you could, please stand here. What I'm hearing Miss Tonii saying, thank you for sharing, right? Can you feel the passion and the enthusiasm and how it translates into possibilities, right? Whatever it may be that we wrote down, but I hear you saying the passion from the kids, 16-passenger van, okay?
I need it.
Your business, right? And the possibilities that that'll provide. So it's evolved. But thank you so much for sharing, because certainly it's given me goosebumps just to feel that passion. So with that, estimada.
We have a little something, because
thank you.
You're right, it takes courage to come up.
Yes, it does.
Okay, it takes courage to come up. So I applaud you for that, and I have no doubt that you can and you will.
Thank you.
Another round of applause.
Let's give it up for Miss Tonii. Congratulations.
Thank you.